Hi boys and girls, today we are on lesson 26. It looks like this. So go ahead and make sure you have that worksheet out and your name on the top of it before we get started. First we're going to talk about rhyming words. For a word to rhyme, it has to have the same ending sound. So here we have hat, mat, and pat. All these words have the same AT at the end, which makes them rhyming. That's how we know that the words rhyme. So let's talk about other words that could rhyme. Let's talk about top. We could have mop, hop, shop, crop, because they all have that OP at the end, and that's how we know that they rhyme. Alrighty. Let's move on and get started on our worksheet. On number 1, I'm going to give you a sound and I want you to write down the letter. So for number 1, we have G. G. It's G, and we're going to write down G. Number 2, we have A. A, and we're going to write down A. Number 3 is F. F, and we're going to write down F. Number 4 is I, and we're going to write down I. Number 5 is B, B, write down B. Let's move number 6 up to here. Number 6 is Z. We make the Z sound with 2 letters, if you remember. It's Z and S. Number 7 is H. Number 8 is R. Write down R. Number 9 is K. So we've learned 2 ways to make K now. We have K, comma, C. And number 10 is D. D. Write down D. If you need to pause for a minute to get those written down, go ahead and do that now, and then we're going to move on. Next, we're going to practice spelling a couple of words. Our first word is cab on number 11. K, C, A, and B. Cab. Number 12 is a rhyming word, scab. S-k-a-b. It's almost the same as cab. S-k-a-b. Scab. Good job. All right, next we're going to talk about our new letter. Let's look at these words. Miss, mat, mop. Miss, mat, mop. I'll start with And do we see the letter that they all have in common? It's M. Let's see if M is voiced or unvoiced. I think that it is. I feel like I feel a vibration in there. And is M a consonant or a vowel? It's a consonant. All right. We also have a new blend today. And that's going to be SM. The first word that comes to my mind here when I hear SM is smart. You're all so smart. Let's see. Smog, smell. That's all Miss White has for today. So when we see SM, it's a blend, and we don't do anything special to code that. We just know in our heads that it's a blend. All right, next on your sheet of paper, you're going to practice writing some M's. So on your handwriting line at the top of your page, an M is going to come up at a slight angle, then diagonal to the middle at an angle, diagonal back up, and then down. And a lowercase m is sort of like 2 N's together. So 2 humps instead of just 1. Go ahead and practice writing a couple M's while I get ready for us to move on to the next thing. our picture card for M. It's going to be something that lives in the jungle. Sometimes you might see it at the zoo. It says, ooh, ooh, ah, ah. It's a monkey. So when we see monkey, we say monkey, All right, we also have a new sight word today. Our sight word is from. Sight words are words that we can't always sound out, and so we have to just know how to look at them and recognize them. So this is from. If we sounded it out, it would probably be like from. So it's from. It kind of makes that sound, actually, even though there's an O in there. Alrighty. So on number 13, let's write down a lowercase m on number 13. And then we're going to practice some spelling on 14, 15, and 16. 14, we're going to spell the word man. N. Man. Number 15 is scan. S-k-an. S-k-an. Scan. Those are rhyming words too. Man, scan. And then number 16 is skim. And remember, if we didn't know, we have a vowel, or we have an I, so then that gets a K. Alrighty. Next, we're going to practice coding, so make sure you have this down. For our coding, we have number 17, mob. We have vowel consonant, so it gets a brev. Number 18, we have moss. We can cross out that second S. We have vowel consonant, and it gets a brev. Number 19, him. We have vowel consonant, so it gets a brev. Number 20, we have mist. It gets vowel consonant, it gets a brev. Number 21 is milk. Vowel consonant, and it gets a brev. All right, so look at these 5 words and look at the picture next to it and see which picture matches and draw a line to that word. All right, number 22 is labs. We box off our suffix s and we have vowel consonant and it gets a brev. 23, we have no, so we have a vowel with nothing after it. It gets the macron, no. Number 24, we have dog. It's vowel consonant, it gets the brev. Number 25, we have kiln. Vowel consonant, it gets a brev. And number 26, we have blimp. Vowel consonant, and it gets a brev. Again, draw a picture or draw a line from the word to the picture that it matches over on the side. I'm going to erase this, so if you need to pause, go ahead and pause it. On the back of your worksheet, you're going to practice writing some M's. You're going to read this sentence, number 1, and answer the question on number 2. And number 3, 4, 5, and 6, you are going to draw a line to the blend that it matches. And then down here, you're going to practice those sight words. All right, see you on the next video.